Well, here we are again.
Yeah, but this time we're seniors.
And we're gonna rule the school.
Jan, that is so adolescent. We are adolescents.
We don't have to flaunt it. Okay, girls. Let's go get them.
I am so excited today, Primetime Local News, to be joined by Tony Award winner, actress. The list of what she's accomplished is amazing. And today we're speaking to her as an author. Welcome to the show, Dinah Manoff.
Thank you, Stacy. What a wonderful introduction.
Well, Dinah, a lot of people will know you from your many roles. You were in Empty Nest, you were in Soap, Grease as Marty Maraschino, The Pink Ladies. You've accomplished so much. Like I said, you've won a Tony, but now you're switching up and you're going to be, or you are an author. This book has been released, The Real True Hollywood Story of Jackie Gold. Tell me about this book. It looks just fantastic.
This is The Real True Hollywood Story of Jackie Gold. And it is the story of a very, very big movie star, much bigger than I ever was. She was raised in show business. Her father is the head of a studio. She grew up in Malibu and Beverly Hills, and her boyfriend is people's sexiest man alive. She tells her story from the hospital bed where she was lying in a coma after jumping off a balcony to escape the paparazzi. Now, I know that sounds a little heavy.
Sounds intense.
It is intense, but it's also funny and fun and really deals with, what price fame. And, I originally had the idea way, way, way back when Princess Diana was tragically killed because the paparazzi were chasing her. And then I watched these young actresses like Lindsay Lohan and Britney Spears and, just tortured by these paparazzi. So it motivated me. I got angry. So I wrote a book.
Now, is any of the book based on your experiences or people that you've met? I know you can't name specifics, but there must be a little bit of reality in there from what you've experienced.
Well, sure. I grew up in show business. My mother is an actress, Lee Grant, and, my stepfather was a producer. My father was a screenwriter. So, this was the world I knew. I also was raised, and I say that word lightly, in Malibu. California. And so a lot of my experiences are in the book, but Jackie Gold is not me. And her story is not my story. And, the relationship, she has a very, very contentious relationship with her mother in this book. That was not my relationship with my mother.
How long did it take you to get this book from beginning to where it is now being published and out for everybody to enjoy?
100 years. That's what it felt like. I started it in a workshop many, many years ago. And I would say that from when I had a true first draft to getting it published, it's been, oh my goodness, it's probably been 10 years. Yeah. I would say 10 years. And I had put it away when I had children, when I had little kids, toddlers. I found them incredibly inconvenient to the writing process. So I had to make a choice between, being a good mom or being a writer. And so I put the book away for many years. And then I brought it back out. And this round, I sent it out to independent publishers and was lucky enough to find Myra Fiacco at Star Alley, and she's amazing.
So what's it like when you put a book out for people to read and it's something that you have poured your soul into and you've spent all this time writing, as compared to, when you shoot a movie or you shoot a TV show, the script is there, it's a lot of work, but you're done. This is really so personal. Is it a little bit nerving to send that out to the world to see?
Yeah, I wasn't even prepared for how vulnerable it made me feel when the book got published and my friends started to read it and it was out there. I felt more vulnerable and more naked than I have ever felt as an actor or, as a girlfriend or, whatever. I mean, I was like, whoa, I'm really on the line here. And, you know, a lot of what my great friend Mary Gooderson, who's a writer, said to me, she said, listen, some people are going to love it. Some people are going to hate it. In 6 weeks, they're all going to forget about it. So just carry on. So I was like, oh, that's practical. I can live with that.
So do you think that this will become a series, or that there may be a movie adaptation, or are you just going to ride the wave and see where this goes for now before you start thinking further ahead as to what this could become?
You know, for me, once the book had its beautiful cover, which I love this cover, the Oscar lady, and once it went out into the bookstore, I really felt like I let go. And whatever happens, you know, I know it's being submitted some places for further, you know, exploration, but I don't have any attachment to what happens to it now. I'm so excited when I get feedback from readers, you know, who say, oh, I really related to this part of Jackie's journey, and, you know, tell me more about this. And to have interaction now that I spent so long alone with this material, to have people come up to me, you know, even on the street in my neighborhood and say, oh, I finished Jackie and it was so great. The ending was such a surprise, blah, blah, blah. It is the reward for me. And now, you know, I write something else. That's my process.
Well, Dinah, it's been a pleasure speaking with you today. And if anybody is looking to get a copy of the book, I'm guessing the traditional bookstores, Amazon, that sort of thing.
Yes, and I'll also be doing an Audible. I'll be recording Audible in January. So if you are an Audible book listener, you know, wait till like March. It should be up and ready to go right around the Oscar time. And yeah, but right now, Amazon or on my website, dinahmanoff.org, you can order it there too.
Well, thank you so much, Dinah, for speaking with us today. Congratulations on this. This is such an accomplishment. And I know you've done pretty much everything now in your career. So I guess this means you can just sit back and relax, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And that's like so me, because I'm so relaxed.
Well, thank you. Thank you once again so much for speaking with us, Dinah. And just again, we want to encourage all of our viewers to pick up a copy of this book, or get the e-version, or as you said, wait for the Audible version, because it's just so fantastic. So thank you for putting it out there, and we hope to chat with you again soon.
Thank you, Stacy.